and welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. We are going to be playing some champions today. Try to pick up or I tried to pick a hero that I haven't played in a while, and that's going to be Nebula. And so that's who we're going to be starting us out with. We got Edward, who is at work, so lurking, wanted to say hi. Hello, Edward. Hey, Heiser Owl, how's it going? Good morning. I've been toying with making your own decks the last week or two and trying to stay away from CDB. I made a Magic Voltron Cosmo deck 2 nights ago. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Infectious Zombie. Thank you for the subscription at tier 1. 17 months. How insane. How insane. Thank you so very much. Good morning. Good morning, Leroy. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm happy that everyone sounds like they're doing well. It's an exciting Monday. It's a shorter streaming week, but a longer working week for me. We got Origins this week. I'm going up to Columbus, which is actually not that far. Um Can't believe I'm playing Nebula against Collector 2 instead of 1. Oh gosh, I don't want to play Collector 1 with anybody. Love me some Nebula. Hello, Gorisma. How you doing? I was planning on playing Nebula today as well. I always enjoy her playstyle. Yeah, she's fun. And I think she's gotten a lot better with player side schemes. And so I know I've played her since player side schemes come out, but I was just like thumbing through the box of heroes. It's like, yeah, that looks fun. That looks fun. Hey, Nelson, let's go. Oh, Hone Technique is. Oh, yeah. Hone Technique is crazy with her Cutthroat Ambition because that gives her overkill. And so you can use Cutthroat Ambition. I think I tried a deck like that, whereas Hone Technique giving yourself overkill with melees and follow throughs. And so you could go like 6 and 6 with overkill. The follow throughs add +3. It's a more of a multiplayer deck, but it's crazy. Good morning, all. Nebula Aggression is one of my favorite multiplayer. She can set up a murder. Yeah, yeah. I think her aggression multiplayer deck is crazy fun. But yeah, so I'm going up to Columbus on Wednesday, probably there until Sunday, and be playing some games, seeing what's going on. Anyone else? Is anyone going to Origins this year in chat? Joshua Cyclops. She loves Cyclops. Oh, as like a partner. Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to think because I was like, at first I thought you meant ally. I was like, I think the only Cyclops ally we have in the game is from the Phoenix pack, right? Like we don't have a Cyclops basic or aspect ally. Interesting. Any games looking forward to seeing at Origins? Ooh. Actually, I haven't looked too hard at the games quite yet. I That's kind of this week. Um that's this week's to-do list. I know hmm I think Gen Con is the bigger kind of, big release. I played Windmill Valley from Board and Dice a couple weeks ago, and I think that's an Origins release, and that's I'm really looking forward to that. That was a fun one. The worst thing about my sub running out is the ads are back, but I gotta wait them out to see the most opportune tune time to reset. Hey, Villain Theory, how's it going? Yeah, we're missing Cyclops, Phoenix, and Strange as far as allies from heroes. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. I'm sure there may be. No, we have a She Hulk. We have an Iron Man. Yeah, that's interesting. If you're a fan of Gloomhaven Frosthaven, you should try out Rove. I believe they all have a demo there. Nice. Yeah. Rove. So, fun story about Rove. I played Rove back when it was like laminated pieces of paper. I think I played Rove in its like early beta stages in 22, maybe at Origins. It's a fun game. It's very much like the team behind Rove Addicts Games is the team that put out the Crimson Scales, the fan kind of expansion, the unofficial expansion to Gloomhaven with all the new classes and everything. And so like they come from a very, very like, solid background experience. And the Rove, I think Rove is awesome. It's got a lot of really interesting things going for it. I really like the um, action selection system. It's cool. Yeah, good call. Good call, Ronan. Venom is technically an ally, but honestly, it deserves a redo. Yeah. When do you anticipate a new release announcement from FFG on Marvel Champions? Will it drop between Jubilee and Nightcrawler? I think so. I think we're probably looking at late June. Potentially even a Gen Con release. That'd be way too. It may not actually be too late because we're getting Nightcrawler in August. Yeah, we're getting Rogue and Gambit soon. Maybe the last pack will have Cyclops and Phoenix. Oh yeah. Rogue and Gambit adds. I wouldn't be surprised if that. And then randomly a. Who was the other one that we don't have? What X pack and what X pack and next are we getting X Factor? Hopefully Magneto. I'm thinking it looks all the signs are pointing to Magneto, but I'm hoping that it's Beast. I'm hoping that it's Beast. I like Beast. But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be Magneto, just like with the silhouette, everything that we saw in the AOA like comics and all of that. I'm thinking it's probably going to be doing that. What's the plan here? Have you chosen collector mod sets? Yeah. So I actually broke out Masters of Evil. I was like, I haven't played Masters of Evil in a while, and Masters of Evil is that recommended mod set for Claw. And I was just like, you know what? I actually haven't. I usually sub it out of Claw, which means that I never really sub it in for anything. So we're gonna go standard 3, expert 1, Masters of Evil, collector. Nice. Yeah. I was just like, huh. I don't know yet. So I haven't figured out what aspect I'm playing. I'm thinking Justice. I was just putting away all my cards from my last couple streams, and I realized that I have not played Justice in a while, and so I was like, ooh, Nebula Justice is also like a good time. I have not tried a float like a butterfly Nebula. Yep. And so I was kind of thinking that route. We go like a floats confused. Nebula already really likes confuse, and so I'm thinking if we can just kind of lean into that and try a float deck out and see how that works. That's kind of what I was thinking. Justice is super good against the scenario too. That's true. That's true. Yeah, because this is that weird wonky scenario where actually thwarting it down the main scheme rather than trying to let it complete. She almost has no thwart in her kit. This is a thwarting scenario. That's true. Well, she has a two thwart. I mean, like for solo, she has a two thwart, and then her lethal intent, cutthroat ambition is 3. But yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree. Can you name your top 3 heroes from Champions and favorite aspects? So top 3 heroes: Miss Marvel, Domino, Quicksilver is kind of where I've been historically. I've been really enjoying Iceman though. Um, I think I would stick with those 3: Domino, Miss Marvel, and Quicksilver. Favorite aspect is protection. Okay. Nightcrawler is coming out September 20th, 2024. I could see honestly a Gen Con announcement then. That may be a little because that would be August, September, October, November. So it'd be 4 months out still. I could see a Gen Con announcement for the last one. So a month and a half away. That's actually not that far away. So if you can get 5 extra damage from float in one turn from all sources, you'll have earned my resub. That's my chance. 5 extra damage from float like a butterfly in one turn. Alrighty. Easy peasy. From all sources. Easy peasy. Challenge accepted. We're doing justice. Let's build a deck. Alrighty. So, for the resub, let's go float like a butterfly. So, float like a butterfly. When a character you control attacks a confused attacks a confused enemy, increase the amount of damage that attack deals by 1. We're also gonna grab our doubles. That's gonna just start us out. Yeah, like 2 weeks after Jubilee, we should know about the last hero. Oh yeah, Jubilee, because Jubilee is coming out. Is she coming out this month? I really should know this. War Machine and Float like a shit. Oh yeah, War Machine and Float is a bananas deck. I love it so much. July. Okay, cool. Thanks, villain. Next month, yeah. The little stickers. So whenever I take a card out of the binder, I have one copy of each card. I put a sticker on that card so that I can know that it goes back in my binder. Mid July. Okay, well that would be nice because I got travel at the beginning and end of July, and so I think mid July should line up nicely for us. Okay, let's grab Professor X. Professor X is the source of confuse. We need a couple more sources of confuse. We do have, I can never remember her technique upgrades, but we've got evasive maneuvering, which we only have one copy of that in our deck. That's another source of confuse. We probably want a Dazzler or someone along that lines to grab a source of confuse. And then we don't have any restricted cards in our kit, right? I didn't think so. So Sonic Rifle is a big thing. Last year, are they ending the game? Last hero of the mutant cycle is what we're talking about. Yeah, last hero in this wave. No, they're not ending the game, as far as I know. Upside the Head is a classic, maybe with Arrows or Wraith. Ooh, Upside the Head is a really good one too. Oh yeah, Think Fast. Think Fast is a good card. Yes, let's go. Alrighty, so let's grab Think Fast because we are Guardians. Yeah. Think fast. Take 1 damage, confuse the villain. Boom. Easy peasy. And that actually is a lot easier to play and a lot easier to stomach than the Sonic Rifle, even though Sonic Rifle is a little bit more on call. We can put it on the table. I think the Think Fast, the Professor X's and Dazzlers, I'm thinking that we're gonna have and her technique, we're probably gonna have enough confuse. So let's grab the last copy of Think Fast. Great call, Josh. How many sleeve cards can you squeeze into each binder pocket? I do not know. Let's see. I think the most you would ever want to do is 3, right? Not 3. These are Dragon Shield, which are notoriously larger. You could get 2 in there. You could get 2 in there. Did you guys Cypher? Not yet, but I will. I need to put a sticker on this or else we will lose Think Fast to the void of the box forever. Okay. We also have a Guardian package. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Do we think we need Upside the Head? We have Think Fast. We have 5. Maybe I need to sabotage this deck building to make the challenge harder. That's mean. Yeah, so if we grab Cypher, after Cypher attacks and damages a confused enemy, draw a card. Love that. Try the Starlord Basic Ally and Heimdall. Ugh. Why? Chad is giving you too many good ideas. Oh my gosh. Let's go Eros. Let's grab Lay the Trap. Let's go grab our basic side schemes as well, especially the 3 per, just because they're so perfect for the technique upgrade. So we'll grab a build support and a superpower training. The build support could be kind of interesting. I may go Beat Cop actually. Beat Cop could be kind of an interesting target for build support. We could also go Helicarrier. Heck, we could honestly go Quentin Carrier if we wanted to. Kit. Kit is good. Kit is good. Nebula doesn't love to be readied. If we go specialized training, it gets a little bit better, but it's 2 resources for ready and the maximum impact that we're going to be getting. I guess she does have the card that gives her +1/+1, and so Kit could get a little bit more interesting. Lay the Trap has really grown on me lately. Lay the Trap is a solid, nice, like game ending card. You can also just throw it out there, like, because it's 5 damage in a solo game, and it's like, okay, that's nice to have, but it's also like not needed, and so you can throw it out there and just kind of like be waiting for it. That'd be fine. That Blue Lion V Cup. I have my collection in 2 hardshell BCW boxes. Was thinking about going the binder route. I like the binder. I really like the binder. Okay, we'll grab the we'll grab Star Lord. I'm not grabbing Heimdall though. I think one of the, and I actually may have said this in my review of Nebula, I think one of the biggest drawbacks from Nebula is the fact that her signature ally is Gamora, which means that you can't play Gamora. Gamora is so good. I got Rocket. I'll go Groot. Why not? We need some actual thwarting cards too. Why, Leroy? Why? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we got 8 cards left. Feeling like, do we want to go? We could also go nowhere with the Guardian stuff. I don't feel like we're leaning too heavily into the Guardians, and so I'm not 100% sure if that's super worth it. We do increase the ally limit, but I think we're just going to be chump blocking with the allies. Throw chance encounter into the mix with your player size. Can it help you find Star-Lord? Is Star-Lord when entering play, or is it after you play Star-Lord? It's kind of, yeah, after Star-Lord enters play. You can't even cheat him in. What's up, Romeo? It is Collector 2. So the much better. I have 5 Guardians. We got Groot, Rocket, Star-Lord, Arrows. I have 5 with Gamora. So yeah, I mean, nowhere could work. Sonic Rifle. I think I have enough confused already. Kill your heroes. I'm thinking that my allies and my think fast. I think I have like 6 confused in a deck pass. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be enough. Thankfully, it's Collector 2. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's grab some thwarting. Just because uh it does damage if they're confused, right? Oh, Sonic Rifle? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So Sonic Rifle does turn in. Yeah, we'll grab a Sonic. I always forget that Sonic Rifle is printed with a, oh yeah, you can also you can also deal damage with this card. Where are my Sonic Rifles? Overwatch. I'm thinking, have you got Think Fast? Yep. Yeah, we got Think Fast in there. The Skilled Investigator. Just as we're flipping through, let's go. Do we go 1 or 2 Sonic Rifles? Probably just 1. I think we need to lean a little bit more into threat removal. You could always play Collector 1, just put in an easier mod set. Ugh. Especially with Nebula. Nebula Collector 1 is just. Mm. Oh, you're right. It doesn't work with float. I'm going to cut some. It's weird that it's not an attack. I guess it makes sense because it doesn't want to, like, not let you do it if you're stunned. I think I'm going to go Heroic Intuition. We could go Overwatch. I mean, the nice tech against the scenario is Crisis Averted, right? Let's grab Crisis. Grab one more copy of Crisis Averted. We'll see what that looks. I don't think I've ever used Sonic Rifle for damage. I think I've done it like 1 or 2 times. It's a rifle that doesn't attack, just like Plasma Pistol is a pistol that doesn't attack. It just damages gently. Brains over brawn. That's a word I haven't heard in a long time. Do you make a basic thwart? Deal damage to an enemy equal to your hero's thwart. So very, because you want 6 thwart in order for that to be efficient. That's tough. Probably more, honestly, because yeah, brains over brawn I think is way overcosted. I think even at 1 cost, yeah, for legal purpose. Yeah, would brains over brawn see play if it was 1 cost? That's my question of the day. I think it would see more play. I don't think it would be an auto include at all, because you still have the condition, because you have to make a basic thwart. If it was at, you would have to have a 4. I think at 0, it still wouldn't see at too much play. I think if you had brains over brawn, cost it at 0. It's a turn the tide at that point. I guess you can get up to higher thwart. At 0, it would see play, but would it be more play than like turn the tide? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 3 there. That's right, 23. It does have the conditional if you have to thwart, though. If turn the tide didn't exist, all adjusted attacks would see more play. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna grab a B cop. I haven't played around with B cop in a while, so let's grab a B cop just because it's fun. Oh, there's my brains overrun. Yes. Speaking of 0 foiled, I don't even remember what foil does. When a boost card is turned face up during a scheme, cancel its boost. Potentially. Turn the tide requires reducing the threat to 0, which is trickier to hit than thwarting. I think outside of solo, yes. I think outside of solo, yes. But turn the tide doesn't require you to basic. We get that beak emoji yet? Not quite yet. Foiled is very underrated. You can play it in alter ego. Yeah, that is true. I'm hoping that collector never schemes. The kind of the goal of the deck is confuse lock. So I'm hoping that that works. We can go 1 copy of one way or another. Impede, the extra resource once played would be nice. What is impede? We could go, honestly, we could go with like justice served. Go like 1 copy of justice served, or even like a 1 copy of Ready to Rumble. MVM, I wish I had knowledge of anything like for champion. Oh, clobber but for thwarting. Yeah, the pop back to your hand. That's, yeah, impede. Remove 3 threat from the main scheme. If this was the first card you played, return this card to your hand. 3 for 3. I guess it's really 3 for 2. Making an entrance. How bad do you think our health is gonna feel? Could you please explain your stickies? Yeah, the sticker sorting. Yes. So I keep 1 copy of every single card in a binder so that I can flip through and just kind of see all the cards, and so it really kind of helps me with deck building. And so whenever I pull a card out, and so I have 3 copies of Crisis Averted, one of them has a sticker because one of them has to go back into the binder. Like, this is its spot, and the sticker just reminds me to do that. And then I have all the other cards over here in my box sorted alphabetically. Nelson is awesome. That is all. Oh, thank you so very much, Flowers. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, How's it going? Do we just go another B cop? No, another B cop seems kind of. I kind of want to run the one copy of one way or another. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Although Overwatch is probably the more strategic pick here, we're gonna try the one way or another route. Excellent. Okay, there we go. So Justice Nebula. I mean, what if the cop has call for backup? That'd be cool. You just kicked my OCD with that statement. Now I'm never gonna sort my collection in alpha. Now I'm gonna sort. It's great. It is actually great because I can just like come over here. I know where everything is. Like these are all my C cards, and so I can just go for it. I don't do like all alphabetical within the letters, so like the C's are not alphabetical, but it's pretty easy to thumb through at that point to just try and like find combat training or whatever you're looking for. Okay, so the missing Milano. Put the library labyrinth environment into play. Set the ship command modular counter set outside out of play. That's over here because I did my homework. Okay. The library labyrinth this way, question mark. As a hero action, we can deal ourselves one face down encounter card to remove 5 threat from the main scheme. We can do this once per round per player. I don't love it. I don't love that. I have my collection split up by card types per aspect. Okay, yeah, I like that way too. Nebula starts with 9 hit points. And then Collector starts with 10. But Collector is a little weird here because Collector is a 2/2, but he gets plus X, where X is the main scheme's current stage number. When he would be defeated, remove 3 threat from the main scheme and flip this card over instead. When he flips over, he cannot be defeated. When the round ends, flip this card. I'm trying to decide between ordering based on release dates or types. Release date would be kind of cool. Thanks. That seems very efficient. I sort my by aspect and cost, but it looks very compelling. I might have to convert. I do have a video on how I sort. Now that video is fairly old. I am going to be doing a redo of that video because some of my system has changed a little bit. But I have a video on my YouTube channel, which I see you're on YouTube. Yeah, so you can check that out for a little bit more detailed of a thing. But yeah, binder system is good, but mostly build your decks on CDB first, and I pull them out from your collection. Yeah, nice. I I do about half and half. Well, all the decks, most of the decks you all see. I do what I just did and build it, and the binder helps for that. But I'll build some decks on CDB. I've gotten better at building decks on CDB and not needing to flip through the binder. Alrighty. Missing Milano, stage 1B, starts with 7 threat. Forced interrupt. When the last threat is removed from the scheme, advance to 2A. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. It goes up by 1 per player. Collector starts with 10. We've got that. And we're off to the races. The way you do it on stream is definitely more engaging to the viewer. Yeah. I like building because also like I get, it helps me remember think fast and stuff like that. I like being able to look back on decks I built. Yeah. If I have a deck that I really like, I'll put it into CDB. We got Groot starting us out. Superpower training. Alrighty. Lay the trap. Beat cop. Cutthroat ambition. That's nice. And a lethal intent. It's actually pretty sweet. So let's keep superpower training. We don't need to lay the trap. We don't need a beat cop. That's going to be our build support card. We're going to drop a cutthroat ambition and then trigger it with lethal intent to clear superpower training. And so we should be fine there because we'll get a card draw from cutthroat, which can pay for lethal intent. We just need 1 for superpower. I kind of like Groot here. I think he survives an attack. I think he survives a collector attack. And if we draw other things, we can pivot away from playing Groot. So let's keep those. Got another lethal intent. Alrighty. And then heroic intuition. Interesting. Alright. I forgot that Nebula draws 2 cards after playing. That's really good. Got a BRB. Don't deal 5 float damage without you. Don't worry, villain. I won't. Okay, let's use one of these lethal intents to play a Cutthroat Ambition. While Nebula's in hero form, her attacks gain piercing and overkill. And then as a special, we can remove 3 threat from a scheme. After we play a technique upgrade, we get to draw 2 cards. There's Nebula's ship and Dazzler. We're actually going to use Nebula's ship to play superpower training because Nebula's ship is the upgrade that we're going to grab with superpower training. Okay, so we're not going to get Groot out, but we are going to be able to get our heroic intuition out. So let's go ahead and flip up to Nebula. After your turn begins, resolve the special ability on each technique upgrade you control. This is a required effect. You have to do this. And so now let's use Dazzler to play Lethal Intent. So choose up to X techniques you control. We choose 1, Cutthroat Ambition. We're going to remove 3 threat from this scheme. Just going to clear. And then we're going to go find Nebula ship and put it into play, which can generate a wild resource. Okay. We're going to use Nebula ship and Groot to play Heroic Intuition to give us a 3 thwart, making Brains over Brawn a incredible play. What's up, Nelson? First time catching the stream. Nebula Justice is one of your favorites. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Happy you're here. And then we will thwart 3 off of here, taking us down to 4. Now we could deal ourselves an encounter card. We're not going to do that. All right, let's stand up. Ugh. Nebula's very squishy. That's got to be the next deck factory. Brains. I think I did it. I think we did a Brains over Brawn deck factory. I'll have to do it again though, because I think I did it before we did videos on it. Did videos on the deck factories. That'd be fun. I'm trying to get a deck factory video filmed before Origins, which means that we would have one probably next Monday. We'll see. Spider-Woman, Justice, Protection, Repurpose. Yeah. My mind immediately went to Spider-Woman as well. Sounds fun. We get 5 cards. Weapons Master. Undying, Unyielding Persistence. Float like a butterfly. There it is. Combat Ready. And to think fast. Let's go. Take this to 5. Collector's going to hit us for 3. We're going to take it to the face. 4, 5. That hurts. We are down to 4. I was talking about doing Nebula Justice, your next multiplayer game. So this is fortuitous to get Nebula Justice. Nebula in multiplayer is really good. Hey Nelson, what box are all the player side schemes coming in? Most of the player side schemes come in the next evolution box, but the hero packs after that, you get more of the player side schemes, but you're going to get most of them in next evolution. Our encounter card is the Poison. When your turn begins, place 1 poison counter here and take 1 damage for each poison counter here. Spend 3 resources of different types to discard this card. Well, that's got to go. Alrighty, we'll take a damage. We're down to 3. I really want to play Float, which we can, but that's it. Alright. So first things first, Cutthroat Ambition is going to trigger. I'm going to start putting these up here so I remember. Takes this down to 2. Okay. We are going to use Nebula Ship, Unyielding Persistence, and Weapons Master to get rid of the poison. Because the poison hurts. It hurts us. Nebula is your least played hero and your least played villain. That's fair. That's fair. Storm X23 arrived. Sweet. Storm seems generically good. So really struggling for deck ideas. Do a Storm deck with multiple man. That's a really fun one. Try building that, because with Thunderstorm, multiple man comes out and can hit for 6. Awesome. Lay the Trap came from Psylocke. Superpower Training and Build Support came in next evolution. Yeah. Then we're going to drop Flow Like a Butterfly, because that's what the deck is about. We're going to flip down. We're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, let's stand up. We got build support. Nice. Cypher. White stance. Another white stance. And a lethal intent. All right, there we go. Oh, wait, we get 6 cards, though. Sounds like I need to spend money. Oh, we got Rocket. Nice. Let's go to 3. The whitest of stances. Collector is scheming for 3, 6. Takes us to 9. It's not what you want to see. Encounter card is Sinister Strike. We're going to place a pursuit counter, and then we're going to surge. Hopefully we're not surging into a advance. I have you now. Exhaust your identity, and then he schemes, and we're going to lose the game. Sad. All right, well, let's try that again. I was not expecting that, but it is Collector 2, so maybe I should have expected that. I don't think that there wasn't a good way out of that. Because I think if we stayed up, we would have died. Apparently Think Fast was the correct play there. Probably. Yeah. GMW still taking names in 2025. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think Think Fast could have worked there. I guess. But then we're now dropping float, which is fine. But then I lose out on the sub from Villain Theory. Would you change your encounter card? So yeah, that's true. That is true. Don't want to forget Superpower Training. That was kind of brutal. He does have a lot of scheme, extra activations in his kit, so we probably need to think about that as we're going through. But it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. All right. So Collector, we're starting with 6 cards. We got Cypher, Crisis Averted, Dazzler, Groot, all of my allies, apparently, White Stance, and an Evasive Maneuvering. Alrighty. Let's use a White Stance to play Evasive Maneuvering. We'll draw into a Combat Ready and a Lethal Intent. Let's use a Combat Ready to discard cards until we discard a Technique Upgrade. Yeah. And then we'll put it into play and resolve its special. Uh-oh. Weapons Master, we're going to deal 4 damage to Collector. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I'm going to put these up here in this row. Okay. We will flip up to Hero Nebula. We're going to toss the hand for Dazzler. We're going to confuse Collector. Okay. Dazzler and Nebula will take our 7 down to a 3. All right, let's stand up. I love Nebula, but man, I've already... Yeah, she's not the strongest hero, but she's fun. There's Heroic Intuition. Unyielding Persistence. Nice. Gamora. Ooh, a Gamora with Unyielding Persistence is awesome. Did you run White Fox or Digging Deep? Oh, that's good. That's a really cool... No, I didn't run that, but I really like that idea. That's sweet. How are the... By the same token, threat tokens done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10? Yes, and then there's a 2050. So there's a 20 and 50. Build support, nice. And a Think Fast. We got all of the Stunning Confused. White Fox and 1 Digging Deep is basically auto includes. I really like that idea. That's really cool. I do like Signature Ally Gamora. I wish she was when she entered play. I do. Yeah, that's my only critique with Ally Gamora. Let's go to 4. But Leroy, I have just gotten the 3/4 tokens. I really like them. I really like the 3/4. I played with someone who had them at Con of Heroes, and I'm a big fan of them. Collector is going to attack. We're going to toss Dazzler in front of this attack, so it's going to be a 3/4. Of course, it's only a 1 boost icon now. There goes Dazzler. Our encounter card, Sinister Strike. Put 1 pursuit counter, which I forgot to take off, and then he's going to attack us, so it's going to be 3/4 again. Down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. At the start of our turn, we're going to choose to stun Collector because he's already confused. And then we're going to deal 4 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is an attack. Weapons Master is an attack. And so we could, it would be 5 if we wanted to. Just kind of fun. Nebula's low health can, yes, 100%. 100% agree with you there. I don't love. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the hand, right? Think Fast is not playing. We could flip down. And if we flip down, then he'll lose the Confuse. We can play Unyielding Persistence, net 2 cards, get Gamora onto the table, give us their Tough Status card, and then we keep Unyielding Persistence because it's only when we start our turn in hero form. I'm thinking that that's probably the right route to go. And then we can use our Tough Status card against Collector, but then he's also stunned. I'm thinking we're flipping, yeah. Do we do anything before we flip? I don't think we do. We could punch Collector into Oblivion, but I don't think we do. I think we heal. So let's go ahead and flip over. We'll heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Think Fast. We'll play Unyielding Persistence, triggering our Cybernetic upgrade to draw a Lay the Trap and a White Stance. Do we save Heroic Intuition? Or I think we save Build Support. So let's go toss these 3 for a Gamora. Special will give a Tough Status card here. And then Gamora we will use to thwart 2 off of the main. We get a double activations. We'll grab a Build Support. I think we still have one of our, is it Evasive Maneuvering? Maybe 2, actually. Yeah. So Build Support can be cleared probably. So let's stand up. Build Support. Strength. Genius. Cutthroat Ambition. Cutthroat Ambition was what I was talking about. Think Fast. Nice. Okay. And a Float Like a Butterfly. There we go. Not too bad. We're going to go 3 here. Collector is confused. Our encounter card is a Master Plan, which means that we will discard cards until we get a side scheme. There goes our 2 confused. Let's go. There we go. So the Monarch Egg comes in with 5 threats. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme may ready their identity. Not too bad. Not the Hudarian Monarch Egg. No. It's funny. Okay. We are going to. I kind of want to. We may just toss Build Support. Like, it may not be anything that we need. I think I'd rather have the Think Fast than Build Support. So let's use Build Support to play Cutthroat Ambition. We'll draw 2. Star-Lord and a one way or another. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it. Build Support doesn't seem right here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a little slow. We're only netting a Beat Cop. I think I'd rather play a little bit faster cards. Like one way or another. Do we have lethal intents? We got one. We're probably gonna draw into lethal intent, which means that we can probably take care of whatever side scheme we pull. We're gonna play one way or another. While we're down here, we don't have anything else to do, so let's flip up and play one way or another. If you play one way or another, you're legally obligated to also play Star-Lord. Oh, is that true? We got Masters of Evil. Discard cards until Master of Evil minion is discarded. Magical Teapot heals 4. Oh yeah, I forgot that these are like great. Oh, those are the only two side schemes we have? Boo. Oh, that's tough, actually. I guess we'll go Magic Teapot. So when defeated, the player defeated the scheme may heal 4 damage from their identity. 100% true or no sub. Kidding, probably. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? What could go wrong, as Star-Lord would say. Okay. We get to draw 3 cards. Lethal Intent, that's what we were talking about. Cutthroat Ambition, and then a Crisis Averted. Perfect. Will a Crisis Averted to play a Cutthroat Ambition? Let's go ahead and thwart the Monarch Egg. Down to 3. We're going to play Genius to play Lethal Intent. We're going to trigger the 2 Cutthroat Ambitions to clear Monarch Egg, which will ready Nebula and take Magic Teapot down to 2. So we can ready our identity, which we did. I just heard thwart the monarchy. Hey, Chad. Hey, Nelson. Greetings from Argentina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have to get Float Like a Butterfly or else no sub. I'm going to play Float. I'm going to lose my Tough to a freaking Think Fast. Fine. Tough for Think Fast. I hate it. But we're about to get one back. We have Gamora as a block. I think we'll be okay. We'll go ahead and thwart here. Clear that. We'll heal the 1 damage. Woo! Noted Republican. And then we'll hit Collector for 3. Maybe we won't. What happens when we move? We get the Milano. And it comes in with 11 out of 15. He will be confused. We could actually save Gamora then if we want. No, we want to get rid of Gamora. All right, let's hit Collector for 3. We're going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme. I'm going to flip this. Put the set aside Milano support into play. So we found the Milano. And this also, actually, this is the right call because now we have great targets for Cutthroat Ambition. Gamora attacked Collector, not thwarted. Gamora attacked Collector, taking Collector down, and then which removes 3 threat from the main scheme. Alrighty. So this comes in with 11. I think Fast Art is so goofy. It is good. Rocket. Okay. Now we have the Milano. Alright, we'll stand up. We got Rocket, Crisis Averted, Weapons Master, Think Fast, combat ready. So that's 2, 4, 5. And add one here. Collector is stunned. So we don't actually need the block from Gamora. Could have done attack before playing Think Fast, use Milano instead of Star. Oh, good call. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I realized that he was so low on health. I thought he had more health, honestly. Counter card is I have you now. You are stunned. And then he attacks me. We'll block with Gamora. So it's going to be 2, 3. Knocks out Gamora. Okay. At the start of my turn, we're going to give myself a tough status card. Then we're going to remove 6 threat from the main, taking us down to 6. And, yeah, Collector flips. It comes in with 10 health. I like Collector, too. Oh, okay. I'm going to get rid of the stun. Status cards in Nebula are not friends with our Force Interrupt. I am probably going to flip down considering I have a combat ready, a weapons master, may hang on to the Think Fast, but I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to flip down to Nebula. We're going to use a combat ready to shuffle. Nebula was a thwarting for +1. I forgot about that. Oops. I think we're going to shuffle in weapons master and evasive maneuvering. That's 2, 4. Yeah, okay. Shuffle those in. We will Milano for a weapons master. Draw into an Eros and a Beat Cop. Okay. Do we drop a Beat Cop here? I think we drop a Beat Cop. And hang on to the Think Fast. We're going to toss the 3 for a Beat Cop. We have a Think Fast in our hand, which we have another tough status card. So maybe we don't want to throw all of the tough statuses into Think Fast. That probably does not seem super strategic. Drop the beat. Nice. All right, let's stand up. Yeah, Think Fast, evasive maneuvering. There's X. So we don't need to think fast then. That's nice. Weapons master. Lethal intent. Oh, skilled investigator. We get an encounter card. Woo. Alrighty then. Character control attacks a confused enemy, increase the amount of damage that enemy deals. So Professor X can get an extra damage off of float. It's good to know. Alrighty. Let's go. So we're going to add 1 threat to the main. Collector is confused, and we got 2 encounter cards. The first one is exhaust, and he's going to scheme. So it's going to be 4, 7. And so that takes us to 13. Then Cloak of Hercules. Spend 3 physical resources to discard this card. He's now at a 7 attack. Professor X is not always an auto include, whether it's X-Men or not. Yeah, he's so good. X is so good. So that sucks. Cool. We'll use a Milano to play a weapons master. We'll draw 2 cards. Combat ready and a superpower training. Ooh. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a think fast to play superpower training, just in case we hit the 3 threat one. And then we're going to play combat ready. We're going to discard cards until we get a technique. Wide stance. Alrighty. Top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Discard 1 and put the others back in any order. Drawing near, Evil Alliance, and a Masters of Mayhem. So Collector is going to... We definitely don't want Evil Alliance as our encounter card. Drawing near is not the end of the world to get. Because we're flipping pretty much every single round regardless. And so drawing near, being an alter ego, discarding an identity specific, I don't think it's going to be that hard. I think I'd rather have that than the Masters. And so what we'll do... Oh, wait, no, we'll do this. Evil Alliance in the discard. Masters Mayhem being our boost card. Drawing near will be our counter card. Okay. I think I leaned a little bit too much into hoping that I got that superpower training. Because I can only play X now. And I need to play X. But then I lose my evasive maneuvering. I think that was a misplay. Because we don't get skilled investigator. We don't get a lethal intent. We could actually... No, I don't want to go lethal intent. Lethal intent would do... No, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, that's on me. That's a misplay. We'll flip up to Nebula. We'll drop the entire hand to play X. We'll confuse Collector. X is going to thwart. Beat Cop is going to thwart for 4 off of here. So we're at 13. So we're going to go to 9. Then we got to block with X. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that, unfortunately. All right, stand up. We got... Oh, there's lethal intent after we're going to lose all of these. Star-Lord. Think fast. Strength. And a crisis averted. 2, 4, 5. All right. We're going to go to 10 here. Collector is going to attack. We'll block with Professor X. And then drawing near goes here. Our turn, we're going to discard a Cutthroat Ambition to add 1 here. I guess we can technically do this in any order because they're all forced responses. But we'll deal 10 damage to Collector, which will flip Collector. And remove 3, taking us down to 7. And then we will White Stance, Inferiority Complex, Exhaustion, and the Masters of Evil. We are setting a encounter card, then a boost card in that order. And I think Masters of Evil, I don't love it. We can go Inferiority Complex and Exhaust. I think we're going to get rid of Exhaustion, Inferiority Complex as our encounter card. Okay. Or we could Star-Lord and give ourselves a face-down encounter card. I don't want to do that. I think we're going to flip down, use Lethal Intent to get rid of drawing near. Exhaustion is just a worse obligation, I guess. Yeah, because he's going to surge into something. Let's go Beat Cop to take Superpower Training down to 2. We know Collector's not scheming, so we know the main is safe. So we're going to have Nebula take out Superpower Training. We're going to go get our ship. Oh, ship. Got Nebula ship. Okay. Alrighty. I guess getting the Masters of Evil, we're gonna have a fairly souped up B cup by that point. Okay, we'll go Milano and Nebula's ship and Star-Lord to play Crisis Averted to remove 6 threat from the main, taking it down to 1. We will flip down to Alter Ego, discard a Lethal Intent to toss Drawing Near, and I don't want to use Think Fast for the Confuse. um, we have a Dazzler coming up, and we don't have an X. I'm going to hang on to the Think Fast just in case. So, stand up. Cutthroat Ambition. Nice, good. There's the Dazzler, sweet. Heroic Intuition. I don't know if we need her. And Gamora. Oof, that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. And we're also going to get some cards with Cutthroat. So we'll go 1 here. Confuse. Inferiority Complex. We will exhaust and remove this from the game. All right. Let's use our Milano to play Cutthroat Ambition. Draw us into a Unyielding Persistence and a Crisis Averted. We've got a Beat Cop to take this down to 1. Crisis Averted will play Unyielding Persistence. Got a Nebula ship. Think Fast and Strength will play Dazzler. That's going to confuse Collector, who should be flipped. Oh, he was already... I never took his health down from 10. It's like a Butterfly challenge looking kind of rough. Maybe it's too difficult. Wow. Wow. And Confuse Collector. Cloak of Hercules hurts, man. Eh. As long as we're chump blocking or we have... Hey, thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. As long as we have chump blockers or toughs, I think we'll be fine. What's up? How you doing? Welcome. We'll go Dazzler for 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 here. We do want to take this attack because we want to lose the tough. We'll flip up to Nebula. Do we hang on to Gamora? Do we have weapons masters? That's the question. Nope. Weapon masters are in the discard. Uh-oh. I don't think we need Gamora or the Heroic Intuition, so we're going to toss those. We're going to stand up. We're going to have a Masters of Evil for the Cutthroat Ambition. That's big. That's big, because I don't really want to push right now. That's cool. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to say I planned that. There's a Lay the Trap. Lethal Intent. Think Fast. One way or no... No, that's our last side scheme, unfortunately. And a Crisis Averted. Tough hand for us. Ow. Okay. Add 1 here. Collector is going to attack. Oh, we set the boost card. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So it's going to be 3, 5. Or no, it's going to be 2, 4, 7, 9 into the tough. Encounter card, nowhere safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past, then discard an upgrade or support you control. We will discard Cutthroat Ambition, because then we don't have to push. That actually worked out kind of well. I was like, I don't want to push. That's the first time I've been happy to discard an upgrade or support, I think. Alrighty, sweet. Start of the turn, We're going to get rid of this and give us a tough. This is a tough hand. We don't even have the physical. We don't have one physical to combo with our wild generators to get rid of Hercules' cloak. Alrighty. I guess we'll, one way or another, to play Lay the Trap. Or I guess at this point, we'll play Think Fast. We'll play one way or another just to make sure I'm not missing one. Yeah, so we whiffed. That's fine. Dazzler will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Beat Cop. We'll take this down to 1. Nebula will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Got a crisis. I think we're a lot. That is already, yeah, right, right. And like if we had another side scheme in the deck, we would have been fine. Well, we did not. Okay, we'll stand up there. I think if I wasn't trying to go for the 5 damage, I probably would have thwarted that down and used the Crisis Averted on the next, but here we go. Nowhere. Combat ready. Wide stance. Arrows. 2, 4, 5. Okay. Got 1 here. Collector is going to attack us for a stupid amount. We're going to take it. Oh, there goes the poison. That's nice. Right, tough. Counter card is Impossible Geometry. Insight 1. You are confused. If you're already confused, choose and discard 1 card you control. Alrighty. Alrighty. Milano and Nebula's ship. We will play arrows. This is not the turn that we can go 5 damage. I think next turn we will be able to. So let's... This is completely inefficient play. This is just me going for Villain Theory sub at this point. So let's flip down to Nebula. Although we do need another source of confuse. That's the annoying part, isn't it? We have a Think Fast. Have we seen all those? We got 1, 2. I think we've seen them all then. Yeah, we've seen them all. Ah, crud. Oh, actually, before we're gonna just thwart, get rid of the confuse. Oh, we're just gonna try it. Let's play combat ready. We're gonna shuffle the 2 weapon masters back in. And we can just start cycling and potentially get, oh, 1 more card. And potentially get, yeah. Nowhere we'll play wide stance. We'll draw into a genius and an energy. Jeez. Okay. We'll toss 1 of those. How many cards are we drawing? We're drawing 2, 4, 5 cards. Or we have 5 cards in the deck. I don't think he's going to be confused, unfortunately. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do is instead of the second weapons master, we're going to do the confuse one. Evasive maneuvering. Yeah. So he's already picked the modular set. He thinks he's safe, does he? Oh, he's a Twitch sub to raise the... Exactly, right? Oh, shoot. I just shuffled... Oh, no, I didn't. I'm shuffling my discard pile for some reason. Okay. So that's going to be in there. Okay. So at that point, our lethal intent, and if we draw 4, 2, 4, we're guaranteed to get one technique, which means that we'll get the other technique, which lethal intent can then trigger, which will then be 1, 2, 3, 4 instances of damage. We're gonna have to figure out one more. I think we still have an ally in there. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, we got 2. I'm gonna leave everything but one card. Okay, we got a rocket. Sweet. Okay. Okay. We'll stand up. Got one here, confused. And counter card. You're confused if you're already confused. That's insight 1. Okay. Okay. I never beat Cop, did I? Oops. Okay. Milano will play evasive maneuvering. We'll draw into a Groot and counter card, shuffle. We get one more card. Okay. And we've got a white stance. We'll use a Nebula ship to play a weapons master. He's about to be. The problem here now is that he can only take one more damage. So all of this setup, I'm gonna count it as such because I don't actually think I can do 5 additional damage with Collector 1 or Collector 2. Yeah. I actually don't know if it's possible, villain. He has infinite HP on side 2, so it's fine. Okay. That's how I'm gonna read it as well. How I'm gonna read the challenge that villain showed, because you would have to have 5 instances of tax at 1, which Nebula does not have. So I think, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. Okay, we will flip up to Nebula. Let's go Genius to play a lethal intent. So we are going to confuse Collector. You need nowhere for 4 allies. I think I'm fine. I think I'm going to be fine. Because there's that. Then evasive maneuver, and then weapons master will push Collector. There's 1 instance of extra damage. 2, 3, 4 instances of extra damage. So inefficient. Then we'll drop Groot, and Groot will be the 5th instance of damage there. No excuses, no loopholes. If you fail the challenge, you'll be forced to use a Twitch sub to a popular streamer who always has $1 million. Do not let me down. Well, I did 5 extra damage. How about this? I dealt 5 extra damage using float right there. You didn't take it, but I dealt it. Big Cop will, I think at this point, take this down. We'll get us set up for probably a lethal turn next turn. We do have, when the round ends, Collector will be flipped back up. Okay, we're good. Let's stand up. Okay, now we can go for the throat. We got Gamora, Weapons Master, Star-Lord, Crisis Averted 2, 4, 5. Let's see if I can play Star-Lord now. Do we think Nelson deserves a chat? We got 1 there. Collector is going to attack for 5. Let's block with arrows. Deal 1 damage to each hero. 2 encounter cards. Sinister Strike. We're going to get Gamora. So Gamora comes in. When this minion would enter play, discard the Gamora ally. If he attacks and damages you, choose and discard an upgrade you control. Then we've got self-preservation. Nebula gets -1 to, and then Gamora gets +1 in her attack scheme piercing. We're shuffling these cards into a deck of 3. Requirement that Nelson gets 5 extra damage from float. He objectively did. There you go. Thanks, Leroy. Yes. Yes. Next is obedience potion. Okay, so now we're at 0-0-0 because of self-preservation and the obedience potion. That's kind of funny, actually. Nelson deserves the sub. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty. Round ends. Collector flips. We go back to 10. Woo! Woo! Chat has spoken. Thank you for the sub, Villain Theory. Yeah! Woo! Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think we want to shuffle the rest of the ship command just so we can dilute that a little bit. Oh yeah, we're doing this. Let's do evasive maneuvering to stun collector. Weapon master does 5 damage. Down to 5. And wide stance. Got lethal weapon, melter, and I have you now. I think we can take melter as an encounter card pretty easily. Touch to Gamora. You discard an upgrade you control. Discard this attachment for +1 attack. That's not too bad actually, but I'll take the 2. Oh no, it's going to be an encounter card. So melter into lethal weapon. Oh, B-Cop can just take out Gamora. Kind of an interesting idea. Comes in with 8. Okay. So let's get a little creative here. We're going to deal ourselves an encounter card to remove 5 threat. Flip the library labyrinth, place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Shuffle the remaining cards from the set aside ship encounter deck into the encounter deck. B-Cop taking out Gamora was not the dating scenario I expected. Yeah, right? Okay. We get a acceleration token. And the library labyrinth flips to museum ship. Hold on to your butts. After the villain phase begins, we choose to exhaust Milano to assign 2 damage among players, or assign 3 damage among the players if we don't exhaust the Milano. So that's now there. We got the acceleration token, and this starts with 8. Okay. We've got a basic thwart for the confuse. We've got Cypher, Gamora, and Weapons Master to play Crisis Averted to take this down to 2. Then Milano and Nebula's ship will play Star-Lord, dealing ourselves an encounter card. Star-Lord will win us the game. Yeah! I got Star-Lord into play. Granted, I did it where the encounter card did not matter, but I did it. Star-Lord, let's go! I also could have done it without playing Star-Lord by thwarting with Groot and Beat Cop, but I feel like the Star-Lord is the better way to do it. Yeah, the best way to do it. There you go, villain. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so it is 11:23, meaning that we do have time for another game. I don't have another game set up, so what I'm going to do is let's talk about who we want to see played. Is there any hero that I'm just gonna start cleaning up as we have the chat. Is there any hero that we want to see played? I was thinking, like, I haven't played Spider in a while. Leroy Jenkins, thank you for the tier 1 gift. Awesome. Playing against Strife, alrighty. Ghost Spider against Strife. Ghost Spider is actually one that I haven't played in a while. I want to play Ghost Spider. Good call. Gifting for the Star-Lord. Let's go. Nice. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Yes. Awesome. Thanks. I like Ghost Spider. I have not played Ghost Spider in a hot second. And I want to play Ghost Spider. Do we want to go against Strife? Want to go against Strife? I think Ghost Spider and Strife could be kind of fun. I'm kind of down with that. Nice. What aspect should we play with Ghost Spider? I mean, protection is the fun one, right? I really like Strife. I like Strife too. I think Strife is pretty interesting. She confuses me, so it'd be awesome to see her being played. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Ghost Spider, full of her events, is going to be crazy with Strife counting card types. Yeah, it is. It'll be fun. We could go green. I don't even need to pick a tough one. We could go green in like the perfect defense build. Although you kind of have to go Ghost Spider aggression is pretty fun. Maybe go aggression. Alrighty, I'll think about that. I'm gonna go to the be right back, clean up a little bit. We'll come back and we'll have Ghost Spider against Strife and see how that goes. Alright, see you soon. Let's go. It is time for a Ghost Spider. Villain during the break asked chat, hey, I found my Drax obligation. Oh, it's funny. Asked in the chat what the favorite web warrior is, and we're getting a lot of love for SPDR. I like SPDR. Ghost Spider is probably my favorite. I love Ghost Spider so much. That was your build. You did plot convenience for lightsabers in pool with Penny. That's awesome. That's a ton of fun because she has so many readies too. Yeah, that's awesome. Host Spider, she can ready Host Spider, which readies herself again. That's cool. I like Spider Ham, but I rarely play him. You do like Spider Ham? I think Spider Ham's fun. I gravitate away from Spider Ham just because of how strong he is, which is probably not. I don't know. I think that's just my own psyche, and like I'm like I don't want to play this strong hero. I don't know, but I do like Spider Ham's like mechanics. Oh my goodness, what did we say? We said Strife. And chat, what mod set are we using? Oh yeah, we had the fancy Strife. Okay, so we got Strife there. Hope Summers and standard encounter sets. We got Hope Summers. Hope with a one thwart hero is very sad. Always vote for Zax. Alrighty. He's also a pig. I really like a puzzle taking damage share and money. That's fun. Yeah, it is fun. Zax is a good one. Yeah, Zax is a fun one. Nice. Sweet. Okay, so there's that. We just need 2 modular encounter sets, so we need 1 more modular encounter set actually. So we got Zax. We need 1 more. Put Hope Summers into play under the first player's control. Reveal Strife's grasp. It comes in with 10. Hey, Armadillo. And thank you so very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Armadillo. Okay, let's try it. Why not, right? Straight up, we may tech against this with some piercing stuff. Because Armadillo can be mean. Maybe King, the temporal modular. I actually pulled out the temporal modular. I think I yeah, let's go with Armadillo. Under attack can give you some bad beat losses in Hope Summer games. That's true. That is very, very true. Gross. I'm gonna go with Armadillo because I think Armadillo and Zax, like the 2 big minions, are gonna be kind of fun. Also, I haven't played Armadillo in a while. So this is gonna be interesting. Is that your way of saying, oh gosh, what are you doing, Nelson? Do the gene pool? Gonna be big thwarting and big damage. Who needs thwarting? So is that are you saying leadership then? We talked about leadership is kind of interesting because leadership does not scream Ghost Spider to me, but we could lean into Web Warriors. Scared of the Crisis up there. That's true. That's true. Is Shadowcat a choose a side scheme and play only if you have the X-Men trait. You can do it 110%. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I think the Phantom Flips, 2 Phantom Flips really help there. We feeling aggression or we feeling leadership? I feel like aggression is going to highlight Ghost Spider more so, but I think leadership is going to be a better better way to play against this setup. Also, I don't think I've played leadership Ghost Spider in a long time. What are the responses? We need responses on events. Target practice? Teamwork. Okay. Oh, teamwork is a good one. Yeah, that sounds fun actually. Moxie. After you change form, that one can be. I have two Moxies in here. I really like the Moxie card. Apparently, I have it in my binder twice. We've got. I've always got warning. Cheap allies that ready. Last stand. I think last stand is just an action though. Yeah. Oh, it is an interrupt. Oh, that's kind of fun. Let's try blue. Let's try blue. And let's see where it goes. Okay. Oh, we don't need Hope Summers in there. So we're going to lean into the web warrior stuff. Does rapid response trigger ghost? Unfortunately, no, because it has to be an event. Rapid response is an upgrade, but we probably will be running rapid response mainly because we want web warriors to pop in and out a lot. Speaking of web warriors, let's take a look and see what we got. We got Spider-Man Hobie. We got Ghost Spider, which we cannot play sadly. We've got the Pig, which we cannot play sadly. We can. I don't want to. We got Peter, Otto. Otto is really great for her bracers. Penny. Let's go Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider's expensive. I don't love Scarlet Spider. Fine, we'll go with the pig. Across the Spider-Verse is an option. Directed Force. Directed Force is really interesting. It doesn't really work in leadership, but with like a hand cannon. I think I actually played with someone who did that. I don't think that's a unique idea. I just think I forgot about it until now. But Directed Force is a hero interrupt. Kind of interesting. I think we do go warning. Warning is a nice way to just ready. What do y'all think, chat? Do we think we run across the Spider Verse in this deck? I think with no, these are the only web warriors, so it does give us another access. I think we do. Post a hand cannon directed force Ghost Spider deck when that card came out. It's pretty fun, but heavily committed to basic attacks. Yes. All right. We'll do across Spider Verse. Where did it go? Across the Spider Verse. I always run across the Spider. Fair. That's everything in basic, right? That we kind of need. Symbiote suit. Be wild. I'm gonna grab mansion. Let's go to blue. We're gonna grab. I think what did we say? It was last stand. Teamwork are the main ones. We do have a Moxie. I'm a little afraid of how add Steve Carrier. Might as well, right? You have to, right? Also, I mean, Web Warriors don't have a great. Just switch out the sleeve. Woo! There we go. Nice. So Steve Carrier is the Helicarrier, but it's the version from Play the Game. So Steve Kimmel and the Steve Carrier there. So this is a custom card, but it's a Helicarrier. It also has the Steve trait. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And let's go back to blue. Okay. We'll grab call for backup. May not be able to use it, but here we are. So teamwork. Teamwork is an interrupt, which will trigger her ability. We got new teamworks, right? Nelson's is a discard protection card. D20 can have his own Shadow of the Past. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Shadow of the Past. Yeah, we do have a new teamwork. Sweet. Okay. Then I like Last Stand. Honestly, we're gonna lean into the Last Stand and you can get a new one with Cyclops. Yeah, okay, sweet. That's where it came. Yeah. Last Stand. Now I'm trying to figure out what the what a good card would be, like a custom card. A 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. Let's grab make the call. You probably also want to call rapid response with small. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Probably 2 rapid responses. We need doubles. But we have so many of it, so we're gonna get torn to shreds. Yeah, jeez. Alrighty. Yikes. I feel like target practice could have a fun build. I need more. Let's grab Maria. I think we're gonna go a little over and we may cut down. But Maria, I think, is gonna be really good here. I think White Tiger is gonna be really good. Ant-Man is gonna be really solid. Kalu. Kalu is amazing because we can grab the answers. I think Power in All of Us is a really good call. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in that stack. 9 in that stack, which typically means that we wouldn't want to run a Power in All of Us. Or like just kind of rule of thumb. I'm looking for 10. But with Make the Call, you can use Power in All of Us to play basic allies with Make the Call. And that means that I think we're going to go high. Or we're going to be able to justify running a Power in All of Us. Nick, which also good call. We should run Nick. So my 10-year-old son discovered my Marvel Champions collection. Oh, that's fun. He's pretty good with card games, Villainous, Swoo. Any recommendations for a hero-villain scenario for his first game to learn how to play? Great question. He's pretty good. I like Captain America. I think Captain America is a very solid first hero to play. Captain America or Spider-Man, I think, are the two that I typically recommend. I think Captain America maybe a little bit more straightforward in terms of like playing the game to learn the mechanics and how a normal character plays. Because I think Spider-Man kind of Spider-Man plays the game and he's on the simpler side of the spectrum of heroes to play, but I think he plays the game differently than a lot of the standard heroes play it, which isn't bad. So I would go to Captain America, and then I really like Claw or Absorbing Man is going to be a pretty good kind of first villain to fight. Not too hard, also not super crazy different ways of playing. So I would probably go Captain America and Absorbing Man. Glorious Repurpose Protection card reskin. Oh yes, I like that. I like that. Yes. We said Nick. And then we're going to grab Power in all of us. Okay, so that gives us 2, 4, 5, 2. That's 46 cards. Which we could probably. First villain has to be Rhino, right? I thought that was a rule. So I think Rhino works really, really well if you're not playing with someone who knows the game, because Rhino is very quick, but he's very swingy and he's not that easy. Uh, and so that's why if you have someone who understands the game and can kind of coach you through the game, you can play a longer game. And I feel like Absorbing Man is going to be a little bit easier to introduce someone to the game because Rhino is atypical, I think. Rhino is a fairly atypical villain just because of how swingy he can be, especially in solo play. And in two player, which is how I assume that you're going to be doing it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Rhino may be better for two player. It may be nice to actually like with two player. It may be nice to go against Rhino just so you can get a couple of reps under your belt because they are pretty quick. Um, cut out an Ant Man. He doesn't really work with the rapid response stuff. That takes us down to 45. Cut to make the call if we wanted to. Down to 44. I think I'm gonna go to 44 with make the call. I may cut out the pig. Yeah. Okay, we'll go 43, cutting out the pig. Crossbones is also really good because Crossbones does something that Absorbing Man does not, which is show multiple main schemes. Rhino also doesn't do that. Um, but I like the idea of being able um, to kind of show multiple main schemes. Crossbows is also a pretty quick fight. Both are great points. Thanks, Nelson. Absorbing Man is a great call as well. I do like Absorbing Man. Okay. We go to 17 here with the villain. Uncontrollable power. Put Hope Summers into play. Under the first player's control, reveal Strife's grasp. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player places X threats, where X is the number of cards of the most common card type in their hand. We can discard a card before calculating X. Starts with 0. Strife's grasp. Hope Summer can only attack Strife and can only thwart this scheme. After Strife is defeated or the last card is removed from this game, flip this card and reveal Living Bomb. Living Bomb. Strife cannot be defeated. Advance the main stage to 2A. This also has a crisis on it. Crossbone's experimental weapon Bomb Scare is probably the easiest game you can make that shows every major villain card. Oh, that's a fun conversation. If you craft with the modular sets to kind of show every angle or every aspect of the game, that's really fun. Crossbone's experimental weapon Bomb Scare. Yeah, because you're getting minions, you're getting side schemes, you're getting attachments, you're getting treacheries, you're getting a lot of stuff. Yeah, multiple main schemes. I like that, Leroy. That's fun. Yeah. Strife here. He's a 1/1. He is easy. While Strife is attacking you, he gets plus X, where X is the number of cards in the most common type in your hand. That's not as great. Each player discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a psionic attachment is discarded, and then we reveal that card. Okay. Shuffle everything up, and let's see what psionic attachment we're going to get. Just like that. That's treachery. Oh, there goes Worried Father. That's nice. Although we just might deck ourselves out right here. Okay. We get, if your hero attacked and thwarted this phase, discard this card. It's a -1/-1. Yikes. Which we may just lean into basic defending. No, because we want Web Warrior allies to go out. Hope Summers now is very hurt. Nice. Oh, we got a Nick Fury to start us out. I like that. We got a Teamwork. Last Stand. Last Stand. Oh, Nick's hitting for $1 billion. A Ghost Kick. We could just push Strife right now. Let's just rush. How about that? And a teamwork. Holy cow. Well, I guess we can't use both of them. um, let's keep it teamwork. We'll mulligan everything else. We've got Across the Spider-Verse, Maria Hill, Spider-Man Peter Parker, and a Pirouette and Punch. So we can choose to either shuffle Ticket of the Multiverse from your discard pile into your hand or Ready George Stacy. We can do neither of those things, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, we can teamwork with Hope Summers as well. I do think you need to challenge a deck somewhat when testing it. That's why Claw is always the default, because it's easy without being a complete cakewalk. Yeah, I like Claw. I like Claw. I also think that I like Claw as a deck tester. I also really like him as kind of like an introduction into how you play the game. But if you have an expanded card pool, I think that there could be characters that are better at that. Let's flip up to Ghost Spider. We're gonna keep teamwork. Pirouette and Punch Across the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man and Teamwork are gonna play Nick. We got rid of Teamwork. We're gonna draw 3 cards. Got Web Binding, Spider-Man Hobie, Rapid. We could Rapid Response Nick. I think what we do to go Web Binding and Hobie to play Maria. We draw, and if we draw a double, we got SPDR. Hey, Gid Nelson, how you doing? Just recently finished to watch your gameplay of Too Many Bones with T20. Oh, that's a while. That was a while ago. Do you still play it? So interested. I haven't played TMB in a while. Nothing wrong with it at all. I just haven't been able to play it in a while. But I really do enjoy the game. That I forgot that we did that. That was a hot second ago, right? That was actually, was that on my channel or was that on his channel? I don't actually even remember. That's fun. Yeah, rapid response. We got Spider. We're going to thwart 4 here. Then we will attack with Hope and Ghost Spider for 2 on Strife. Okay. Spider and rapid response. We're going to toss Spider. We're going to keep rapid response, I think. We got Web Bracelet. Nice. Take it to the multiverse. George Stacy and Web of Life and Destiny. Honestly, we got 3 upgrades, which is tough. No events. How insane. Nice. All right. All right. We'll stand up. We are going to calculate X, which is 3. Now, we could discard a card. I don't think I'm going to, because I would have to discard Rapid Response. I could. No, I don't think I am. I think we're going to probably get Rapid Response onto the table. We're just going to go 3. Okay. Strife is going to attack for 4. We'll block with Nick. +3. Ooh. Good block, Nick. Good block. X probably could have made it into this deck as well. Encounter card is Exhaustion. Bummer. Surge, exhaust your identity. If Strife's Grasp is in play, attached to Hope Summers. After Strife takes any amount of damage, the attached character takes an equal amount of damage and you have to discard this card. Oh, that's fine. That's not too bad. All right. Okay, we're going to play Web of Life and Destiny. We are going to... Oh, do we want George Stacy or Web Bracelets? Bad news, you have to run. And I hate running. Oof. Good news, the new episode of Shadow of the Couch is out. Woo! Nice, excellent. Thanks for hanging out, Villain. We'll see you later. Which wave is your favorite? Ooh, which wave is my favorite? Huh. I'm adding that to my video list. I may wait until after this wave, but we've got I really like next. My initial go-to is next evolution. I think okay. Next evolution, Domino taking deep white fox. I think yeah, I think yeah. Leroy, you get me. We'll go ticket to the multiverse for a rapid response. Maria will thwart 2 off of the main, taking us down to 4. And then we will rapid response Miss Maria back in. We'll draw a card, which is a ghost kick. Hope Summers is going to attack Strife for 1 and take 1 damage. Mutant Genesis, X-Men, X-Force. X-Men, yeah, but I really like what the X-Force wave did to the game. Like they brought 8 heroes, that's true. I'm kind of thinking of it as like what mechanics were added, and I think Next did a lot. I also really like the villains in Next Evolution. I'm gonna have to look through them. But that sounds like a fun video too. We're gonna use a web bracelets to play George Stacy. We're gonna use George Stacy to throw a ghost kick onto the table. Under it, I should say. Okay. We'll stand up. We got Phantom Flip. To a we get +2 hand size and we increase the resource cost. So I don't think I want a Phantom Flip on the defense here. Call for backup. Steve Carrier. Power in all of us. And Callow. So hard getting next evolution here. Oh no! Yeah, hopefully they get it soon. But take the X-Force wave over Gambit, Rogue, Wolverine, and maybe Phoenix. I do really like Gambit. But yeah, I think the X-Force on overall are better than the 4 you listed there. In terms of fun. And probably power too. Okay, so we got a resource, we've got a support. Oh my gosh, we have 1. We have ally support event side scheme resource. We went That's awesome. That is awesome. Like we don't have a double up at all. So we're just going to go 1 here. Strife is going to attack us for 2. The Exodia combo. Yeah, right? Strife's attacking us for 2. Straight up, I'm thinking about not just taking the attack. Yeah, we're gonna take 2. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Encounter card. Dark Designs. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then villain is going to scheme. Scheme for 1. 3 total. That takes us up to 7. Sweet. Okay. And we're going to be able to get a Phantom. We're going to get rid of this, which is going to be nice. Okay, we have to get a little creative in how we're going to do this. Because I want to play all my cards before Strife Easy mode. Yeah, right? I want to play all my cards before we flip because now everything's going to cost more. So the play here. We could drop the Steve Carrier and then Phantom Flip on an attack. Phantom Flip will clear Strife's Grasp. Then the attack will clear here. We don't have any more cards to play, so I think that's probably the best way to do it. So power on all of us. Call for backup. We'll play Steve Carrier, which is a Helicarrier. We are going to attack Strife for 1. We are going to respond to Helicarrier Kalu to play Phantom Flip to remove 5 threat from here. That will ready Ghost Spider. This flips here. We got 3. We did attack and thwart, so we'll get rid of Psychic Inertia. We got 3 here. And we're going to go to 2A. So Strife gains Stalwart. We get +2 hand size, and we're increasing the resource cost to play each card by 1. Long time no see, Nelson. How's it going? Hey, Supreme Phoenix. It has been a while. It is going fantastic. How are you doing? How are you doing? Who is my most played hero and villain? My most played villain is probably Claw, just because I really like going to Claw for testing decks out. My most played hero, probably Quicksilver. I played a stupid amount of Quicksilver even before I started streaming. I'm gonna go Maria and Hope. I guess we don't have to take out the Living Bomb. We're gonna go Hope to take this down to 2. Then Ghost Spider will take it down to 1. But I want the blocker. Let's stand up. Doing quite well. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Now we have a 7 hand size. Pirouette and Punch. When a card is revealed from the encounter deck, deal damage equal to 1 more than the number of boost icons and cancel the win revealed. We got a Ghost Kick. Parental Guidance. Energy. Strength. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. 2, 4, 5. Last stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The power in all of us, which does not help us here. We're going to go 1 threat on the main, and Strife is going to attack us. Let's calculate X. We got an event, 2 resources, event, 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 3 resources, 4 events. So he's attacking us for 5. We're going to block with Maria. 5, 6, 7. Bye, Maria. All right, encounter card. Zax gets +X attack and +X hit points, where X is the number of lightning resources in our hand, which is currently 3. So he's at a 7. Yikes. Oh, on the engaged player's controls. So just 2. So 6. Do 6. Graduated high school about 2 weeks ago. Congratulations. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Nice. That's awesome, dude. All right. Yeah. So Ghost Kick is 6. Let's It'd be kind of funny to last stand Hope Summers but win before the before the discarding an ally counts. Like last stand Hope Summers but don't lose the game. Would be a fun challenge. I'm gonna thwart Living Bomb. So clear that. And in response, I guess I will have Steve Carrier first, which is important. In response, I will Ghost Kick Zax, which will ready Ghost Spider. Let's attack Strife for 2. And we are going to energy parental guidance to Ghost Kick for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then you won't get to ready. You're right. You are yeah. Dang it. We're gonna go ahead and attach Pirouette and Punch to George Stacy. Hope will attack for 2. We're gonna keep powering all of us. I'm gonna toss last stand and we'll stand up. We are about to get hit really hard. So that's kind of stinks. I'm gonna, instead of attacking, I'm going to thwart here. We're gonna flip down. We're gonna shuffle Ticket to the Multiverse back into our deck. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna get hit for 900 again. Okay, so we're drawing 8 cards, powering all of us. Web Bracelet, nice. Rapid Response, Web Binding, Genius, Make the Call. There we go. Sweet. 2, 4, 6. Spider-Man, and a Phantom Flip. Alrighty, that's a good hand. Add 1. Strife is thwarting for 1, 2. Discard 1 card from your hand, then draw a card. So total of 2. Discarding a card from my hand. Web Binding? Ticket to the Multiverse. Look at that. Let's go. I love the dynamic of when I do spend, I play versus I use it. I think Ticket is one of my. Oh yeah, Ticket's a great design. Ticket's a really good design. Like when do you put it onto the table? When do you use it? It's very very clever. Okay. Encounter card. Rollin'. Attached to Armadillo. If he's not in play, search encounter deck and discard pile 4 Armadillo. Put him into play, engage with you, and attach this card. While he has a tough status card, you cannot defend against his attacks. Ugh. I don't like Armadillo anymore. Toughness. After he activates, he gets a tough. Well, that's a problem. I think I hate it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we are. Um let's use Ticket to the Multiverse. Or let's play Make the Call. We'll go Ticket to the Multiverse. And Genius. No. Ticket to the Multiverse and Power on all of us to play Spider-Man Peter from our deck or from our discard pile. Then we're gonna shuffle Ticket into the deck. Armadillo was the real villain all along. Armadillo is not easy, especially because he has a lot of cards that tutor him, and he has 8 health, which is annoying. Okay. Bro is never leaving. Yeah, right? Right? Hey, Victory Point Gaming rating with a party of 13. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Happy to have you all here. We are fighting Armadillo. I would say we're fighting Strife. We're actually fighting Armadillo. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think the problem is everything costs 1 more. And we only have 2 cost cards in our hand. So we don't really have a great option here. I think what we need to do is I think we have to get Otto onto the table. Armadillo was the first hero. Oh, he was. Okay. That's cool. Did he come in a Web Warrior pack? I don't actually remember. I think we have to figure out how to take out Armadillo. If we put a Web Bracelet onto the table, we could Phantom Flip Nova. So yes, or I guess not a Web Warrior, but he was in that like wave. That's when they started doing it. That's cool. That's cool. Oh no, Web Bracelets cost 1 more. Ah, or do we go? Uh, We got 2, 4, 6, 8 damage, which means that we have to get Spider-Man onto the table. We can ready and upgrade. So if we play Web Bracers, well, we cannot play Web Racers and Spider-Man. So we're just going to not get the benefit of Spider-Man. But we could do it in the opposite order because we can have Web of Life and Destiny draw us a card after we take Spider-Man out. I think that's what we have to do. So, and there is a chance that we draw a ticket to the multiverse. So let's do it in this order then. We'll go Steve Carrier and a Genius to play Spider-Man. Spider-Man will attack, knock the tough here, and then leave play, which Web of Life and Destiny will draw us into a mansion, which is probably not worth it. um, I may actually play Rapid Response because then we have a block with Spider-Man. We can pull Spider-Man right back in. Zax was the second. I don't know why, but I'm really enjoying using both. Yeah, yeah. They're fun. Okay, so I think Rapid Response saves Spider-Man here because then we have a block for Strife, and then we can get a card draw with Web of Life and Destiny. So let's do that. Flip up to Ghost Spider. We'll go 2, 4, 6. Ready Ghost Spider 8 to take out Armadillo. We'll drop everything for a Rapid Response, and we'll stand up. Oof. Okay. We're gonna get an encounter card. We got Teamwork, Make the Call, White Tiger, Take It to the Multiverse, Phantom Flip, encounter card. We got 2 more cards. What's nice is we are fairly close to pushing Strife, so we could White Tiger for 3 card draw, which would be pretty nice. Now we are paying 5 effective resources for that, but then we get the Tooth Thwart as well. What does he look like on 3? He's a 2/1. After you attack Strife, take X damage or X's number of cards. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, the big minion sets. I forgot who was saying it, and I want to try it at some point, but they were running the hood with all the big minions. Sounds fun. I think that would be a fun thing to try. Okay. Come on. Energy. That's nice. Nick Fury. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right. Okay. We got 1. Strife has, we got ally, energy, event, 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 ally, upgrade. So he's attacking us for 4. We do have a pirouette and punch, but let's block with Spider-Man. So it's going to be a lot. Rapid response will pull Spider-Man back into play, triggering Web of Life and Destiny, drawing us into a last stand. 2 encounter cards. Attach your identity. Treat the printed resource of each card in your hand as if it were lightning. Choose to either discard a card you control with a printed lightning resource or take 2 indirect damage and discard this card. Okay. Then we've got Sinister Strike. I think we will pirouette and punch this. So let's go energy and last stand to play pirouette and punch. We're gonna deal 2 damage to Strife, and then cancel the win revealed. Okay, I feel good about that. Okay, Strife is down to 3 health. We're gonna start taking a good bit of damage once we do push him, and so I think we could drop Ticket to the Multiverse here, and then just start to get ready for it. So that'd be, or do we want to play? Ah, okay. So Ticket to the Multiverse costs 4. It's pretty expensive. White Tiger costs 4. Nick costs 5. I think it's a White Tiger play, but if we're gonna play White Tiger, we might as well push Strife first. He's stall. Yeah, he is a stalwart. We are also at 4 out of 8, so we do need to thwart a little bit, which we could do that by Phantom flipping. Or White Tiger could thwart when she comes in. But I think we're going to use Ticket to play the card. He's at 3, which is just such an awkward health. But let's go ahead and punch for 2. Spider-Man will punch for 2, which will push, and ready goes Spider. Now we're here with Strife V3. After you attack Strife, take X damage, where X is the number of card types with the most common type in your hand. And he's a 2-1 with 20 hit points now. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let's use Steve Carrier. Ticket to the Multiverse. And make the call to play White Tiger. And we'll draw 3 cards. Phantom Flip. Phantom Flip. And a Maria Hill. So I don't know if we need to play the Phantom Flips now. Because we have 2 White Tigers. And we can drop a Maria. We got Teamwork, Nick, and a Phantom Flip. We'll play Miss Maria. Now we've got blockers. We'll draw into a Make the Call, which we don't have. We don't have the ability to save that. So let's use George Stacy. We'll Phantom Flip. Put Phantom Flip under George Stacy, and we will at 6 health. Trying to figure out if I want to attack Strife or not. I take 2 damage, which is pretty tough. I think Maria and White Tiger are going to clear the main. What I should have done, which I wouldn't have known this, but kind of the trick to get around Strife is you can overpay for cards. Now you lose the effect of those cards, but I could have paid like 2 more for Maria, and then I wouldn't have been in the predicament of taking the damage or not. So I think I'm just not going to attack. Yeah, I think I'm just not going to attack. I'm going to toss the Phantom Flip. I think I may keep the Make the Call. No, I'm going to toss Make the Call because I think we're just fishing for Phantom Kicks now. So let's stand up. Got Ghost Kick is what I was talking about. There's a strength in a Ghost Kick. I like that. Web Binding. Okay, so when an enemy would activate, cancel the activation. So we do have that to protect us against a scheme or something. Spider. So 2, 4. There's a Ghost Kick. Let's go. 5, 6. Cross the Spider-Verse. Cross the Spider-Verse is pretty good too. We got 1. Strife is attacking. We're gonna block with Maria. These 2, I'm probably looking at attacking. Like this could be a time where I push, and so Maria has 1 attack. White Tiger has 2, which is why I'm blocking with Maria. Plus 3. There goes Captive Hope as well. Encounter card. Psionic Surge. Discard the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the number of cards, the most common type in your hand. Deal each Psionic card discarded this way as an encounter card. Alrighty. Got Upgrade, Event, Ally, Event. So we're discarding 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, geez. Okay. Attached to your identity, your allies' upgrades and supports interplay exhausted. Oh. Oh. Return an upgrade or support you control to your hand. Strife activates against you. I'm going to pull Web of Life and Destiny back. Strife is going to attack for 1. He's attacking for 5. We'll block with White Tiger. If you have at least 3 cards in your hand that share a type, place 3 threat on the main scheme. So this is going to go to 4. Ow! Can't play Web Binding because everything is an energy in your hand. Oh, good call. Yeah, good call. That's funny. Okay. I'm going to start by putting Web of Life and Destiny back onto the table. White Tiger's gone. Okay, so we have Steve Carrier. Strength plays the first Ghost Kick. We have a Web Bracelet, Spider, Web Binding to play the second Ghost Kick. So that is I think we have lethal. Is just do we die doing it? I think that's the question. Because we have to get rid. I think we want to use X is the most the most number card type. So we want to use all of our events. We're gonna take so much damage here. Okay, so I think first we're going to we can Steve Carrier and Ghost Kick here, and then we would take on the first attack. We would take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Second attack, we would take 1 damage. Then after that, we would not take any damage. So we would be down to 1 health. We have 2, 4, 10, 16. We have lethal. So I think we're good. So we're going to Steve Carrier. We are going to we're going to attack Strife for 2. 1, 2. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. We are going to now use the Steve Carrier. Use this to play Ghost Kick, which is going to do 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will take 1 damage back. We're down to 1 health. Okay. We're going to follow up again, and we're going to overpay for the Ghost Kick. I'm going to pay 4 for the Ghost Kick to continue the response train to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, taking him down to 6. We've got 2 from Hope. 1, 2. We've got 2 from Spider-Man. We're going to ignore the Web of Life and Destiny. But we will ready Ghost Spider, and then we got 2 there, which is lethal. That was probably the closest game I have played in a long time. 1-0? Did I miss something? Did I think I played that correctly. This is a forced response, so technically we could have drawn from the Web of Life and Destiny. Woo! Alrighty then. that was a fun matchup. There were so many events in my hand. That was tough. But that's I think we did it. So there we are. Whew. Alrighty. So that was fun. I will be back on Wednesday morning, same time at 10 a.m. We're going to be continuing on in the Two Towers game. Looks clean to me. Let's go. Well played. Thank you. Woo! Oh, those are great emotes, Infectious Zombie. GG. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, so I think, or I will. I don't think I will be back on Wednesday playing some Lord of the Rings, and then probably maybe the following Monday. We'll see. It kind of depends on how tired I am going to be after Origins, but I will be up in Columbus for the Origins Game Fair starting on Wednesday through Sunday. It's going to be a board game convention up there. Good time. So if you see me around, say hi or like let's play a game or something. I don't have too much going on, and so if you see me or if you're going to be there, reach out, let me know. Love to talk and love to play a game. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Monday. And until next time, hope you have a good one. Peace.